Hi. Hi there, how are you?
I'm good. I'm well. Can you tell me about the van and then one Tam what it's all about?
Sure, yeah. So this is our mobile outreach center, and we bring it around to all of the park sites and to talk to people about Mount Tam. And One Tam is a collection of park agencies that help protect Mount Tam. And so we believe in preserving and protecting the ecosystems and natural resources of Mount Tam because we think it's the right thing to do. And we rely on all these ecosystems and natural resources as well. And some of One Tam's programs monitor the vegetation and fire risk and invasive species, and we use that information to help inform best land management practices. So today we're talking about the coast redwoods and the cool adaptations they have, as well as some of the challenges that they're facing.
Cool. I like the idea of all agencies working together, though. Can you tell me more about the redwoods and challenges they're facing currently?
Sure. So you might not know this, but the health of the coast redwoods depends on coastal fog.
Right.
That comes from cold ocean currents from the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, perhaps talking a little bit about some of the adaptation of the redwoods will help you understand this correlation. So, in the millions of years that redwoods have been around, they have developed some specific adaptation to resist to long period of drought. So, for example, in hot summer day when the groundwater is scarce, what we have is a hot, dry air coming from land meeting cold, moist air coming from the ocean, and the two collides and they form the coastal fog. And the redwood trees have adapted to absorb water right during those hot summer days directly from the coastal fog.
Cool. Who knew?
Yeah, and so if you look at these needles of redwood tree, you will see underneath the needles do you see these two white stripes
Yeah,
that
I
are
do.
along the needle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are thousands of pores that really allow the redwoods to capture the water from the coastal fog.
Yeah, very cool. Can I take a picture of this? Is okay?
Yeah, absolutely. When we burn fossil fuels like natural gas, oil, and coal, we release carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And the more we burn fossil fuel, the more carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide acts as a heat trapping blanket. So the more carbon dioxide goes into the atmosphere, the thicker this blanket gets, and the planet gets warmer. So that's why we have a warming of the planet.
Yeah. Okay. You're talking about that. So isn't the climate always changing though? Global warming and all that. What I'm hearing today.
The question you raise is really about the pace at which the climate is changing. We are experiencing a pace of climate changing that is faster than ever before, and we need to take the necessary steps to protect our natural resources because they are so important for the health of the planet, for our health as well. So as we said, the connection with the ocean and the redwoods, the ocean is important because as our heart will circulate the blood and the temperature of our body, the ocean actually captures the heat from the atmosphere and it circulates it around the planet. But as the heat accumulates and the ocean absorbs more heat, it destabilizes its ability to keep the climate stable. So what we are experiencing now is that cold waters there are warmer currents coming out during the summer, and there is a reduction of the coastal fog, and therefore a reduction of water availability for the redwoods. And therefore the redwoods are also under stress.
Right. So that's a challenge redwoods face. Okay.
Yeah. And so as you see, the health of the forest depends really on the health of the ocean. And to take care of our forest, we need to take care of our ocean. And to take care of our ocean, we really need to reduce the reliance on fossil fuel.
Well, that's way more complex than I thought. Can you show me more about the? It's really cool how everything's connected, though. It's very cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So you might not know that the ocean is connected to forest health, but you're on the right track. And just like at One Tam, we're monitoring these changes that are happening in the forest and related to the climate changing. But there's also a lot of local things that you can get involved in as well. Like, do you live in Marin?
I do. I live in San Rafael.
Oh, great. So actually the County of Marin came up with a climate action plan, and one of the programs they have is called Resilient Neighborhoods, and it's a program where people get together in the communities and find ways to reduce their carbon footprint. Yeah, so that could be a really cool way for you to get involved.
Cool. I didn't know about that. And maybe I'll get involved.
Yeah, and
Learn
you should
about
tell
it.
your friends and family as well, because the more we work together, like the more change that we can enact, and ultimately it's stronger that way.
Yeah, it's
Very
also
true.
more fun to do it together.
It's
with
also
your
more
friends.
fun, yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
And hope that you can get involved and contact your local representatives and kind of push them to make some climate changes and community-wide as well.
Oh, thank you for your time. Very cool. Okay.
All right, thanks so much for coming
Welcome.
by.
Thank you.
Eileen.
Bye.